off to find us food. We had about three sections to take care of, and the other two sections are packed up and gone. Got a whole series of trucks out and happily on their way after a whole day of shooting. And good people. Industry people tend to be good people. And yeah, now we have just two tents, one parking lot. The other tents are all piled on the grass behind. And Martin went off to get some food, and I thought, you know what? We promised you guys every second day, and obviously our plans today changed because, well, work. Work. Gotta take work. Gotta take the paying stuff first, right? So I thought, you know what? I should do something on House right now. And I know a lot of you. There's a lot of you on, and I want to get on everyone's broadcast. But the wind keeps picking up, and I don't want to take away from your cast. So I thought I'll just quickly do this one, right? Michael! What a beautiful night so far. It is, although I keep this tent is holding up really well. I'm very grateful for the structure of the tent and the way it's designed because there are a few times where I thought it was going to fall down, But they've got like these big, huge jugs of water holding it down, and the wind just keeps tearing through the property. If you look at my Instagram. I took a picture. There's the stadium that they were using for shooting today. I took a photo of one of the signs, and it says no tape decks in this area, and I'm like, okay, that tells you when the building was built, right? Because who has a tape deck anymore? Hi, Jedi Senshi. Severe weather warning tech. Oh, I know. Here. I know it means I'm gonna walk away from my little light source, but check this out. And when the wind hits, like I mean, it just so far everything like the little table's staying up, but I mean the structure of these tents are awesome. The people who design these things are just brilliant, like heavy steel, and these huge jugs are full of water. But oh, I see these guys have stopped doing donuts. If you look on the cement, you can see all the marks on the parking lot because last night they were doing serious donuts and tonight they were doing some too. Oh, oh, lightning! Thunderstorm coming at midnight. Yeah, I heard. And we got to stay with these tents through it all. So I told Martin to go get us some real food, like something a little dinnery, and and because we're gonna be here all night until 7 a.m. And this is the last part of the whole production. This was all the background holding and stuff like that. But this is the last part of the production that's left. Is these two tents, and we got a little bobcat over here. Yes, I'm in Etobicoke. And then there's all the tables and chairs that were all folded down, and the other black tents that were here for lunch. It's quite a setup now because everyone has to social distance, so you can't do like big tables with chairs all around them anymore. It's all individual tables. Oh wow, look at that! I don't know if you saw that. I don't know if I turned the camera on time. But yeah, so it was quite a setup. A lot more tents are required now in order to be able to accomplish this. But these two big white tents were hair and makeup. I hope you can hear me past the wind. But yeah, so we're out here. And hey, listen, if there's anyone locally that's seeing this and you're a night owl and you want to come join us, I mean, I got Uno here, and if you want to play another game, bring in the game with you. But when you're on the overnight shifts, it's kind of great because if your friends are anywhere in reach of you, I mean, Martin right now is out with the car getting us food. But like, I mean, we set up overnight, and because we're watching the tents, we can set up in the tents. And we had our car backed in earlier. Do you ever fall asleep? Sometimes. I mean, there have been times where it's just been really, especially when you're out in the middle of nowhere and the weather is super, super calm, because it's you're not supposed to fall asleep because then you're not doing your job if you fall asleep. But sometimes it's really hard. So we sleep most of the day away when we have these. You always lose a day. So we try not to do more than 3 nights in a week because you always lose a day adjusting. Yeah. Too bad I work so early. Oh my God, would you come if you weren't? That must be what is coming here. I can't, like the wind, hang on, that's west, I think. and that's east. So that would be south. Yes, so that would be south. So it feels like the wind is mostly coming towards us from the south, like the southwest. But last night was just as awesome. Most of the night was like lightning and lightning and lightning, and it's quieter tonight. Like most of the lightning that we've seen so far has been like blanketing the sky instead of the individual lightning bolts. So it's been pretty quiet. Um, I don't know if anyone wants to come up or because I'm also relearning the phone app, which is a huge thing. Ooh, that's pretty. I mean, these clouds are thick. You can't like light pollution already cuts out some of the stars, but oh, you can still see some of the stars from the looks of it. Are those stars I'm looking at? Yeah, I think they are. Oh wow, my camera picks up the stars. Or are they? No, they're still. They're planes. Woo! Ah! Look at these things. Oh my god. Please stay upright. That's happening north of you. Okay. So yeah, I have to stay. The sky is starting lightening up the sky. Yes. I have to take the car in tomorrow because of the issue that happened before. Oh, ouch. I'm outside as we speak. Good, Michael. Isn't the temperature just beautiful? Isn't the temperature just gorgeous? And at first, like the first few really good gusts of wind, I was like, I thought the tent was just gonna flip over. And then they reminded us that these things are full of water, so they should go nowhere. But they're not gonna take it down until tomorrow. So even when we get off shift at 7, there'll probably be another person taking over. But you see, I was over. You see where the big lights are? Whoa! Woo! Oh man! Oh my God, that's crazy. Um, see where those lights are, right? So that's the big open soccer field. And then on the other side of those, the lights are off now over there. But on the other side of there, you can just see where the lights are. So that was the stadium. They were shooting it all day, and I was in charge of the what they call tech town. So all the tech trucks, all the props department, and all the camera guys and all that stuff. But they left about an hour ago. The humidity is about 80%. Oh my God! Good luck tonight. Thank you. Thank you. Can't wait for Martin to get back. Yeah, we were gonna order food, and then we thought there's two of us now in one location. So he said, okay, let me go dash and get food. It's too bad we missed the caterers, or we would have gotten food for free. Where's your car? It's with Martin. He's out. Oh no, it's a reflection. Reflection. Oh, I see what those dots are now. I wondered what they were because I couldn't see them in the sky. You see their reflection on the camera from the lights in the field. Those lights will eventually go out. They were out there doing soccer practice, and I feel so unfit right now. I feel so unfit. Yeah, we're here till 7 a.m. So I have to get back on the Monarch thing. We are going to do the Monarch. I need to find, guys, I need to find a photographer because the Monarch thing is only about half an hour to an hour. UFOs, yeah. I know. I wonder how many people have done that. Like they've used other light sources and stuff because see, I can make it look like a UFO. Right? There you go. I mean, doesn't it kind of all I have to do is keep moving it around as if I'm following it, but I'm not. I'm actually creating it. No, we haven't even seen Hathor up on the Humane Society page, so they seem to be taking their sweet time about it. But I'm assuming they have other things to deal with too. So I'm really hoping that very quickly someone takes her in and they're the right person for her. We don't want to give her up, but she has to be happy. And we're just with our lifestyle, it's just not going to work. It was great in BC, but obviously the move affected her much more than it did the boys. You should take shelter. Well, the only shelter I have is these guys. So far, so good. I mean, the tents are shelter. Martin was talking about when he gets back. He suggested that because we've been parking the car in here because now all the makeup stuff is gone, right? So if you look at these, they're folded back, right? You can see they're double layer. I guess it's hard to see, but yeah, they're folded back underneath. They're two layers. So we were thinking of untying the outer layer once he gets back with the car. It's hard to see that they're two layers, but they are. And closing the one opening, leaving the other opening open, because we have to watch both tents. Oh yeah, see this one, the extra layers come loose. You can't see because there's really no light in here. But yeah, you see that there. You can kind of see. They're two layers. So all we have to do is unfold the one layer and close the one opening. And that'll leave for one opening off the end. So it's greater chance of keeping us dry. I mean, oh, that was beautiful. I mean, unfortunately, you see the wind keeps flipping these over, but if it starts raining, those should weigh down just fine. But yeah, we can close see, I'll show you. There we go. Kind of see the one layer is pushing forward right now. But yes, we unfold it and we close the one opening. And that'll leave the side opening. And since the wind is mostly coming from this direction, that should cut back on the amount of wind going into the tents and make it easier. Because like nothing's coming in over there, going through out over there, but not coming in. Oh, just listen to that. That is beautiful. I love thunderstorms. I really do. Mystery car over at the other end of the parking lot. I can't be the only one on here that loves thunderstorms. Can I? What? Hi, Desiree. The other Desiree. We have thunder here as well. Thunder is awesome. It is. It is. Yeah, they do look like UFOs. Michael, you're right. It's like, just a reflection from the lights. See, if you pretend to follow them, it looks like you're actually. Heather's name is up, but there's no picture of her. Her name's up, but there's no picture. They have pictures and videos. If you can take a moment and text Martin and let him know that you see her name but no pictures or videos. I'm wondering if they're having a hard time with it. How's your night going? Oh, by the way, guys, I'm using my hands free so that the wind is less likely to interrupt, is what I'm saying. But, oh, if you're having a hard time hearing that thunder, that is just beautiful. Let me know. Night's going okay. This is night 2. Last night we got all the trucks in for Tech Town, which was over there. Was over there. It's gone now. And then past that was crew park and was crew lunch and everything for the shooting day. And all the other trucks. And this was all background holding and stuff. So most of it is down except for these 2 large tents, which aren't coming down until tomorrow. So Martin's gone to get us food instead of ordering delivery. Because the closest delivery isn't the healthiest. The place we want food from is not close, so Martin's gone off to do that. So I thought I would do just a quick broadcast. Won't be very long. Record as a 3-year-old and a bit. What? Thank you. Thank you for the award. Yummy award. Yum, 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 yum. Yeah, let Martin know. Send him a text message or something, Katie, please. Like, even if you can provide him with a link. She's a lot older than 3. Well, not a lot. Woo! We never thought we could successfully separate her and Pippin, but so far so good. Like I mean, they missed each other for about a couple days, but they both seem to be responding well. I think they both understand that they're just two different kinds of cats. They're bonded, but they're not, I guess. But we are here until 7 a.m. But yes, so I was in charge of Tech Town, which was over there. It was, you see where those lights are there? There's a road there, and then there's a stadium. You can see the lights that are off up top. And that's where I was positioned all last night. Martin was over here. Woo! I'm sure you guys can hear the wind. It's like a nice night. Except for the breeze on your cheese. On my cheek, you mean? Hi, red eye. Or did you actually mean cheese? That's a euphemism for something. I want to know. I kept waiting all last night to see if lightning would hit those lights because they're so tall, right? But nothing happened. It was kind of disappointing. But this will be a pretty short cast. I wanted you guys to know that we said we'd broadcast in some way, shape, or form every second day, and today is the second day. Freeze on your cheese keeps the fleas off your knees. Nice. I can actually feel the wind pushing on the phone. Isn't that awesome? It's too bad I didn't get the sunset on camera. I could have done a broadcast of the week. Hey, something amazing happens if you guys make us a broadcast of the week. Come on, lightning, hit something. It seems to mostly be up in the clouds this time. Yesterday it was hitting the ground. You could see it in the distance. Guys, should I turn my hands free off? I mean, the thunder isn't very loud right now. It's very soft actually. But I don't know if you guys are hearing it at all on my hands free. Isn't that just gorgeous? During a tornado warning a few days ago, it was like constant lightning and stopping for an hour. Yeah, that was incredible. It's kind of cool. It's not a bit terrifying. Yeah, I eventually fell asleep, but I lay there just staring out the window most of the night. Had a transformer explode right next to my car today. I peed a little bit. Oh, you're kidding me! Oh my God! Oh yeah, you see this? The field lights just went out. That's not my car. I don't know who it is. So, hi Vince. I have no idea who it is. They just drove right by. Okay. Done messaging Martin about half now. Thank you. Yeah, last night Martin says, you know, a lady of the night and her John was behind our John because we had the washroom trailers, one there and one was over there, and apparently they they were doing things. Probably just lost. We got out of the car. I think someone's going to pee because I'm watching him walk towards the bushes, so I'm not going to point the camera over there right now. Yes, you saw lightning, honey. All traffic lights and businesses for about 2 miles went dark. Made for an interesting drive home. I'll bet. I think it's a universal thing that people don't know how to four-way stop where there's actual lights. Hey, Katie, can you do another favor for me? Can you tell Martin I want chocolate dairy something? Whether he microwaves, but or just stops at a 24-hour. Actually, I'd rather him stop at a 24-hour place and see if he can find some dark chocolate like Haagen-Dazs. I know I shouldn't be, but I want to. He might have to grab spoons, or like if I could sacrifice my body just a little bit, and I'd happily eat two of those cones because we're here until 7. So at some point we're gonna have to go jogging around this parking lot just to stay awake. Glad you're both alive and just make you two don't get struck by lightning. I have never ever had the misfortune. I mean, I've been mildly electrocuted, and so is Martin. We've both had very stupid moments in our building and creating past, but neither one of us has ever been struck by lightning. But yeah, Katie, tell him I want ice cream with chocolate, and I really don't care if it's chunky because this whole parking lot is going to get totally silent. Oh, the last night when I was over there at Tech Town, like when I was watching the trucks and the whole tech village that was set up over there, because that's set just next to it, or at least that was set today. Um, but yeah, there was this guy in the parking lot over there that was really doing some weird stuff. He reparked his car like 6 times. He walked around in an unusual pattern, got back in his car, drove away, drove back. It was funny watching him. I'm kind of hoping he wasn't high or drunk because he was driving, but I did watch closely. Yes, there is a lightning storm happening. It was like this last night too, but last night we saw it hit the ground more than this. Looks like it's mostly staying up in the clouds. Are you two on a non-shooting day? Yeah, it was a shooting day today. There were different people for the shooting day itself. There were daytime LSPs, but we took the 2 night shifts. Okay. I don't think they realized they were on camera. I'm not 100% sure um, who they are or what they're saying. Oh, it's starting to rain. Geocaching probably. Could be. Yeah, I think he was high. I hope he got home okay and didn't hurt anyone. Gotta go. The sack beckons. Tomorrow morning, I must serve my corporate masters. Armageddon! Later, Red Eye. Please. Oh my, I know. I love Storm so exhilarating. Same here. But yeah, we no one wants the night shifts, but Martin and I don't mind. Oh, I'm backing into the tent because it is starting to rain, so I'm gonna go back right here. I don't know what that noise was coming out of that person's mouth. I really don't. Katie, if you're still there, did you send my request to Martin? Because it's not super cold or anything. The temperature is actually really nice. Oh yes! Whoa! Woo! It is coming down hard. I now have to project to talk to you guys. But thankfully, like we're undercover, so all our stuff will stay dry. And I'm happy we're on cement because we were on grass that would just wick. I know, isn't that amazing, Desiree? Last night we had one little outburst and that was it. And then nothing the rest of the night except for lightning. So we've been kind of expecting this. We just didn't know when it would come. Can you guys hear the thunder through my handpiece? We're not camping. We're doing security overnight. We're very close. It just started pouring here too. Oh, nice. Raining hard like cats and dogs. That's right. I saw some police approach a couple of overdoses, and yes, on the ice cream and chocolate. Yay! But yeah, earlier today there was a whole set production over there, and last night I was responsible for Tech Town, which was set up right over there, and then past that was Base Camp, which a different person was assigned to, and then Martin was assigned. This was all back. This was all background holding. There was more tents over there and more tables and chairs and stuff. So all that was taken down. But because these aren't being taken down until tomorrow, the production hires people like us to basically stay with the stuff to make sure no one takes off with it or spray paints it, or because you can see, yeah, there's all the other tents folded up and all their smaller weights. These are all full of water to keep the tents weighted down, and all the tables and chairs over there, the bobcat and everything. And here's all the makeup mirrors and things like that are all stacked nicely. But yeah, we're prop makers and special skills actors, but because of the industry, we don't have much work. So we've been doing this kind of work to fill the gaps. Martin says he'll hit the shoppers. Yay! Do we have beds in the tents? No, we're not actually supposed to sleep at all. We are not supposed to sleep while we're on duty. So we stay up all night. Then we usually sleep. Oh, that was beautiful. We usually sleep for about 5 hours during the day so we can be ready for another shift, which is why we don't do more than 3 of these a week. It's 2 this week. It doesn't make us much money, so things like the store and you guys for the story time and all these extra things we do are the things that kind of make up the gaps in our life. So we'll readjust to going back to bed at 2 a.m., 3 a.m. When people say, are we morning people? The answer is not unless you're paying us. You miss doing background acting. Well, why don't you get back into it? I mean, as the COVID regulations kind of fluctuate, there may not be a lot of immediate work, but as the interest in finding ways to make everything COVID safe, increases, the work will increase with it. Just don't like the thunder and lightning. 2 weeks instead of 3. Yeah, but I'll tell you, Vince, it's so financially tight right now. If they offered us a third, we'd do it. Well, it's true. Like, I mean, you want me to get up in the morning? You pay me money. You can tell which way the wind's blowing now because you can see the water being pushed around. My legs are a little messed up because of the back operation I had 3 years ago. Hey, sometimes that'll get you special skills. Don't let anything stop you. Background work, they need all types of people. You're not going to get as much work as other people. But you know what? I'm sure there's a background agent out there who would love to have you. There again. Oh, of course I don't mind thunderstorms. Oh, this is awesome. This reminds me of years ago. Martin and I went camping, like about 23 years ago, up at Killbear Park. We were camping one year, and we were in this teeny tiny little tent because ours had been destroyed. So we borrowed a friend's, and it was half the size of the one we normally use. So we were huddled in this massive thunder and lightning storm with all the rain coming down, and we thought everything's going to be fine. And it was like we just huddled underneath. We were more scared of the lightning hitting a tree and it coming down, but we noticed the park ranger was driving up and down, all the little roads and everything and making sure everyone was okay. We kept seeing his headlights every hour or so. So it was like, okay, fine. And then the tent started leaking. It just started dripping on us. It was so small. There was no way we can get out of the way. So Martin and I, grabbed whatever covers were still dry and did a mad dash for the car and wound up sleeping in the car that night. And there was a lake right next to where we were camping. So, of course, lightning's attracted to water as well. So it just kept hitting the lake over and over and over again. So, yeah, we slept in the car looking out over the lake. And that was back when we had our Isuzu rodeo. So it was a four-wheel drive, full, SUV, can climb almost anything. And we just put the seats back and just held each other's hands and just watched, and it was amazing. Oh, sorry, I almost dropped you. I'm just sure it's nice. It's the coolest thing to see while Christina's in the tent currently with rain and lightning effect. Thank you, Vince. I'm great for elves and other mythical beings. Well, go for it. That was gorgeous, wasn't it? This is what I love about coming back to Ontario, because in BC there's so little of this. You barely get storms like this. But in Ontario you get them more often. I miss this. Yeah, it was a Hallmark moment, very much so. Right, Joe? Perfect Hallmark moment. Hey guys, recommended for broadcast of the week for us. I mean, I know we did the Habs games, so I'm hoping that gets in. But they always do sunsets and sunrises. They should do lightning storms. The link for broadcast of the week is in our description, and I think every broadcaster out there, you need to put that link in your description so people can easily recommend you. It's true, BC is bad for lightning. Yeah, I mean, it was one of the things we missed when we lived there, was this kind of storm. Because you get at least a few of these a year in Ontario. You know, BC has some beautiful rainforest plants. I mean, some of the plants there are just amazing, and I miss them. But I'm happy to be back here. In British Columbia, you're taught what to do if an earthquake happens. Here, you're taught what to do if there's a thunderstorm. Things like unplug vital things unless they have like a breaker between the plug and the device, especially if it's an important device. Unplug it. Don't take a shower in any old cities or towns when there's a lightning storm on, because if it hits any exposed metal, it'll go right through the water, right through the system, and you can actually electrocute yourself in the shower. So don't take showers during a storm like this. Things like that. We see how many rains do they get a year. They get a lot of rain, but they don't get thunder and lightning because the temperature changes aren't drastic. Ontario, like New York State, is part of what they refer to as the snow belt. So it's extreme temperatures and it changes really quick. So one day you'll have plus 45 with humidex degrees Celsius, etc., etc., etc. And then that night it'll get really cold. So between the seasons, or at the end of a season, there's this constant struggle where one night this is beautiful temperature, but last night it was freaking cold, right? So, and it was really warm during the day. So because of within 12 hours you're going to have an extreme temperature change. That's what's causing all of this weather condition here. New York gets a lot of the same. New York State gets a lot of the same kind of weather. So that's why. But in British Columbia, it's pretty moderate. It stays about the same temperature for long periods of time and doesn't change as drastically or quickly as it does here in Ontario. You didn't know. Well, hey, I'm happy to have taught you something. I always feel good when people learn new things.
You're on the Cascadia Fault in BC. That is true. I've had a lot of people from across the country, especially up north, who for some reason can't handle Ontario weather because of that major flux between extremes. I am having a hard time adjusting since I moved back. My body is determined to adjust because I have no plans of moving back to BC anytime soon. I have plenty of plans of visiting other places in the world before I die. I'm not 100% sure I'd live anywhere else, again. Although I do miss California when I was down there in '99, I probably would move back there if there was a reason to. Yep, yeah, cool. Thank you, Nico. Nico, is that how you pronounce it, or Nico? See, we got a car over there watching it all too. Isn't Mother Nature beautiful? Oh yeah, I would move back down to California. Hmm. I do love Ontario. I want to visit Greece, Ireland, Scotland, as well as Turkey and Egypt. Well, hell, girl, I want to get to Greece, Ireland, and Scotland too. Not sure about Turkey. That's not at the top of my list. But Egypt's sure there. Damn it, look, save money. Let's go together. Nico. Okay, thank you, Nico. I like pronouncing things correctly. Isn't that gorgeous? Mother Nature has summoned rain and lightning. And she is gifting to the world electricity and water. Wahaha. See, it's not so bad. There's a plane. Now watch. Seconds after I get the plane on camera, it's going to get hit and go down. No, I'm just kidding, guys. For all of you who are scared of flying, my apologies for even saying that. As soon as the pandemic is over and I get some savings, I'm down. Woo! Turkey is in underrated place. It's just stunning and filled with melting pot of ancient cultures. Also, yes. Nice. So you guys happy I'm sharing this? I thought, why not? Because we weren't on yesterday, and we hadn't been on all day today because we've been most of the day sleeping. I just had to. Christine just shared it out, and this is totally perfect. Thank you, Vince. I'd love to visit places I'd love to visit and live. Great Britain, Greece, Japan, Oklahoma, or any place in the Pacific Northwest. Well, be careful on any place in the Pacific Northwest. After living there for a while, it works for some people. It didn't work for us. We'd still like, oh, it is getting active. Can you guys hear that rumble through my hands free? And the other sound you're about to hear is the plane. Wow, he's really low. Well, the airport is not far from here. Downsview Airport is just north of here. Welcome. At least you're not in some small room with a motion sensor. Yeah, yeah. I'll figure it out. I'll figure it out. All good. This is awesome. Thank you, Mother Nature. We should thank Mother Nature more. We really should. The earthquakes would be the only thing deterring me from the decision. We had to learn a lot living there. We had to learn a lot. Like we had to have an emergency pack, and we had to learn about door frames and tables, and We had to learn what most kids who grew up there learned in school. Yeah, these planes are coming in low really early. Normally they're not that low this early. Yes, thank you, Manu. On the way back, I got the tobacco. Bad news. What? What? Martin, I didn't see. I didn't see. Katie asked Martin to repeat the bad news, whatever it was. Katie asked Martin to repeat the bad news. I didn't see it. Whatever he said on his message. Oh, guys, I'm picking up my bags. Oh no! My computer bag and my... Oh no, no, no! Hang on! Without the car here, my stuff is actually getting wet. I didn't want that to happen. Oh no! Martin's backpack. Ah! Oh, this is a paper bag. Gotta get the paper bag off the ground. So water is getting in. I guess the parking lot is not even. I guess when he gets the car here, I'll put everything in the car. All right. Panic and chaos. Cats and dogs living together. Mass hysteria. Oh, I see. All the water is flowing in from the back. Okay, that's okay. Okay, Martin, get back with the car. Woo! When she dumps on us, she dumps on us. See, and right now, because the planes are coming in so low so soon, we're seeing them. Normally, we don't see them like this. PW, blessing for the rain. We need the rain to heal the damage from the fires. Yes. Yes, I agree. You should go out there and sing in the rain. No. Oops, never mind. Yeah. Michael says it's raining here too. Well, you're just south of me, honey. Martin ran off to get some food and grab our cigars because we didn't think this was going to start this soon. So we thought we were going to have time to just sit and have a nice little smoke. But yeah, Mother Nature is mad. That's one way of putting it. Did you guys hear the thunder through all that rain? The rain is seriously hitting the tops of the tents. Oh, Martin's got the booster too. Okay, I'm hoping my battery doesn't die. Do you have a raincoat and boots? I don't have boots. And the raincoat is in the car, which Martin has. What? The port bottle broke? Did he drop the port bottle? Oh man. I'll do mine. But that's $60 worth of port. That's $60 we don't have. Martin. My novel. We'll talk to you later. Stay safe. Thanks, Desiree. It's nice. I had a feeling. Oh wow. Yes. Keep us posted, Desiree. That's $60 worth of port. It was barely touched. Martin! We don't have $60 to blow! Ah, having mixed feelings at the moment. We'll do car hunger. Shit happens. Unfortunately, alcohol now lives in heaven. Oh, don't say that. We've had a run of some really bad luck lately. I could use some really good stuff. Yeah, I like how you guys say 60. But listen, I haven't treated myself to port in like, damn, 5 years? Sure. Everyone should send donations in coins so that they can replace the bottle. Hint, hint. Oh, that's sweet of you, but don't do that here. Don't do awards here because I won't be able to cash them in for months on end. If you want to help us replace just the bottle, here, hang on. You'll have to copy and paste, but hang on. That I can cash out right away. And thank you, Desiree. Christina, thank you for starting my night off because I need to see this through half size. You are so welcome, Vince. The best thing about it is with all the lights off and everything is you can see it more. That's a large vehicle. It is really coming down in here, yeah. Not where you are, Katie? If it hasn't hit you yet, then that means it's going east. So you may get it before the night ends. Nothing here yet. Okay, so you may get this before the night ends if it doesn't already exhaust itself, because you're east of us. Hi, Edward. I am doing fine, Edward. How are you? Oh, my pants are actually getting wet because I'm really close to the opening. And I don't care because I'm showing you guys how beautiful this can be. You're good. Good, good, good. It's projected to, yeah. You thought of both of us Saturday. Well, thank you. It's so hard to hear the thunder over all the rain hitting the tent. Whoa. Into a museum in Astoria, Queens. You would like. Oh, did you guys hear that? Company, hope Martin doesn't rush to come back. Isn't that awesome? Can you guys hear the thunder through my hands free? You restart your show Thursday. You can't. Okay, I'm gonna turn the hands free off. Okay, guys. Yeah, the rain is dominating the sound on the top of the tent. Can you guys hear the thunder though?
Thank you for the award, Edward. See, if we were near downtown Toronto, we would see lightning hitting the CN Tower over and over again. It's quite the sight. Vince, the temperature is perfect. All right, Jenna Sanjay. Thank you, Dave. Thank you for the compliment, Dave. Although I think Mother Nature deserves all the credit for this one. Rain is relaxing, yes. Congrats, Vince. Vince, just take care of yourself, okay? Ah, Katie is east of me by about half an hour by the highway, about an hour by if you don't go on the highway. So we have been on here for just over an hour, and the storm started shortly before I went to air by about 10 minutes and then opened up while I was on air. So that makes sense. So the storm is traveling at quite a good speed if it's reached her by now. So about an hour after it started here, it started there. Thank you, Katie, for letting us know. No thunder and lightning yet, so just rain. Okay. Yeah, that's how it started here too. A lot of wind. The wind seems to have calmed down. As you see, the water is not being pushed around like it was before. The water's pretty straight down now. Thankfully, most of it seems to be staying in the clouds, which is good. It feels and sounds like it's picking up a little again. Hang on a sec, guys. I want to turn my lantern off so I can save some battery power. And I'm pulling a chair over. So I'm not standing around on the cement. Oh, those are headlights of a car. Is that a Mr. Martin? No, it's not. It's someone else. Okay, that was weird. They rolled their window down, looked like they were about to say something, and then they rolled their window up and drove off. Okay. I don't know what they're doing. Some lightning, but not hearing the thunder. Okay. Hmm. That was weird. Oh, it's one of those asses who wants to do donuts. They were doing this last night, but hey, buddy, the ground's really wet. You're not going to get much out of it. Yeah, they were here the last night with just burning rubber and stuff. I think he's figured out that on such wet cement, you really don't get the same effect. He appears to be leaving. Oh, whoops, 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 whoops. Okay, folks, I'm gonna turn my hands free back on.
At 11:35 p.m. EDT, Environment Canada meteorologists are tracking a severe thunderstorm capable of producing very strong wind gusts, nickel to ping pong ball size hail, and heavy rain. This line of severe thunderstorms is located from Sherbet Lake Provincial Park to Georgetown to 11 kilometers south of Clear Creek, moving southeast at 65 kilometers an hour. Wow, thank you, Jedi Sensei. But guys, you know what? I got 20% on my battery. I gotta go, or I'm gonna have nothing on my battery. And Martin has the booster portable. So I am going to head out. Thank you for joining me. Oh, there's like no light now facing me. Oh, well, you can't see me, can you? No, I'm here. Trust me, I'm here. I'm here. But yes, remember, respect yourself more than anyone else can. Everything will be fine. Self-love, self-respect. Oh my God, suddenly you saw me. Ah! Um, but I gotta go before my battery dies. Call Martin, find out his status, and hope to God he's not too far. Because I would really like to have our vehicle right now. Alright, guys, stay safe. And if I can charge up, maybe I'll do a super late night broadcast of some sort, and you guys can say hi to Martin. Because we're up all night. Alright, thanks a lot for joining us. Joey Senchi, thank you for coming in. Stay safe, and we'll talk to you soon. And thanks for the weather update. Later, guys. Night night.